Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to Moving Pictures. Decepticon Doug here, and today we are unboxing the Castlevania Anniversary Collection from Limited Run Games. Now, unfortunately, if you are seeing this, that means that if you don't have one, getting another one is not so easy. One of the downsides about Limited Run Games is that once they're sold, they are sold, and then you have to resort to the aftermarket to get them if you miss them, which is usually unforgiving, as I have experienced myself. But there is a collector's value to these games. Some people are definitely capitalizing on that on eBay. But I bought this one from the source, so I did not overpay, thankfully. So if you haven't heard of Limited Run Games, your wallet thanks you. But they basically put out a lot of like re-releases and games that normally don't get physical distribution. And their whole business model is that you could buy digitally, but some people just prefer to have physical copies. And so this kind of gives everyone an opportunity to have that. It is for a limited run, of course. So you buy it for about a month's period ahead of time, and then it takes a while, admittedly, to get to you, because they have to basically manufacture to order. They probably throw in a few extras in there, but they manufacture to order, so that basically it makes, in theory, the exact number of games that there is demand for. Of course, that only works if everybody who likes to collect games knows about it, but if you have the physical game, you'll always have it unless something happens. But yeah, so it's a great service they provide. So be sure to check out Limited Run Games if that's your jam. If not, and you just prefer to stick to the more cheap distribution model of digital gaming, that's fine too. Now, I don't normally get these big fat collector's editions because they tend to cost a lot. And typically I get what I need. I usually am mostly just interested in the game itself, so I usually get the very simple sort of the game, like the small package, because it is more affordable and I don't need like all the bells and whistles. I don't have space for all these like little like figures and posters and stickers, and like I just don't have any use for that stuff. But this one seemed a little special because I like the Castlevania series, as do a lot of people. And if I recall, just the stuff that was in here was more kind of like interesting and up my alley. And so this one I went for it, and it has been a long time coming. I think I ordered this. Oh geez, I don't even know how long ago. Maybe. Well, let's play a little game called Look It Up on the Limited Run website. So I ordered this all the way back in May 2021. So that was before I moved in here. So that tells you how long it's been. And interesting, and because I lumped some of the things together, I also happened to get the Sound Max Save the World. Definitely comedic. I think it's more of a point and click kind of game. We haven't played one of those in a while. Yeah, look at this icon, it's big. So this is a normal Switch game for comparison. As you see, this is quite a bit thicker. Let's reposition things and have a closer look at all we get in this Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Okay, so another thing these limited run games come with are these collector's cards. So come on, there we go. It's shiny, it's nifty, it's Simon Belmont and a skeleton. So that's kind of cool. I got one for Salmon Max as well. So I can just put that in with this. Ta-da! Alright, but let's get into the game proper. See what's going on. It's rated T for teen. I didn't realize. I always thought that they were... it's so funny because, back when these games came out, all kids played them. Like, it was just, I never thought of them as very mature. I mean, they were kind of gruesome, but it's like 8-bit. Yeah. Oh, that was really stuck on there. Ah. Okay. So, whew. How on earth am I supposed to get this up? Okay, there we go. Whew, okay, so here's the game for the Switch. Now, Switch games are known for not having instruction manuals. All this stuff you can kind of like look up online as an excuse, and I guess that's fine. But all the limited run games do come with instructions, so it tells you everything that's in there. So we have the classic Castlevania, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, Super Castlevania 4, the Castlevania Adventure, Castlevania 2, Belmont's Revenge. So those two are the Game Boy games. Castlevania Bloodlines, and Kid Dracula, which is kind of a cool edition because that was originally never made its way to North America. I think it was Japan only. I also did an unboxing of a repro of that a couple of Halloweens ago, so that's cool. So yeah, it's 3 NES games, the Super Nintendo, or one of the Super Nintendo games, the Genesis game, a Famicom game, and 2 Game Boy games. So it is missing a few from the era, but these are sort of like the core titles, I think, that basically it covers. Now, I do have a few of these on like mini consoles, particularly, actually quite a few of them. The first 2 Castlevania games, the Super Nintendo one, the Genesis one, but I don't have the Game Boy ones. I have the NES Kid Dracula, and so what I'm really missing is Dracula's Curse, which is what a lot of people argue is the best one. So I've never played it. I would love to try it. So there we go. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so this is an... Oh, I see. It's some blank empty box. Okay. All right. Looks like everything else is kind of at the bottom here. So let's see. Oh, how do I get these things out? So, oh, okay. So you can actually pull these out, which opens it up. Oh, well, that makes more sense. Oh, so here we go. I think that's one of the things that won me over was the Castlevania Collection original soundtrack. It's got tracks from all the games. Can't have them all, though, by the looks of it. There's select entries, I guess, is what you'd call it. That's cool. And, okay, so here we go. I never really do hang up any of these posters that I get, but I like the idea that I could one day. Okay, so we got 2 sides by the looks of it. So this one is... Well, you know, it's very famous Castlevania artwork. You got Dracula up there looking all mean. Simon Belmont with his whip. And then the other side is this artwork. So, well, you see on the card that they sent you. So that's kind of cool. Okay, yeah. So that's neat. Now again, I don't have anywhere to put these posters because I get a lot of these like retro gaming posters, but again, I like that I can hang it up if I need to. Maybe one day when I have like a really proper like gaming room or something like that, or even a studio, that would be pretty cool. But in the meantime, it can be kept safely in here, and there it will stay. So yeah, I think that's why I got this one. Is that there weren't like tons of bells and whistles. Like there's certain collections that have tons and tons of like lots of extra like figures and stuff like that. And this one was very sort of almost very practical. There's a poster, a soundtrack, and the game itself. So made for a nice little bonus bundle. So there we go. Ba-boom. That is the Castlevania collection. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have a good one.